Garbage in, garbage out is a principle in computer science that states that the quality of the system's output is determined by the quality of its input. So poor quality or garbage data will produce output of similar quality, garbage. Since human beings are walking computers, this applies to us as well. The input is what we choose to hear or listen to or see. We do have a choice. The output is our behavior. And this is what God tries to warn us in the Quran about. For example, in the 24th chapter of the Quran, verse 30, God tells men, "Tell the believing men to lower their gaze and guard their modesty. Surely it is better for them, and God is aware of what they do." God tells men not to look at things that God hates, not to lust after things. Why? Consider people who watch pornography. They sit there hour after hour watching perversions, and their stimulation threshold rises to such an extent that a normal female can no longer satisfy such a man. Not to mention that this man, if he saw his own daughter on that screen, would be horrified. So if he just sat down and thought about it, he would know how evil it is what he is doing. But most men don't do that. They don't really think about it. So that garbage input changes their perception of the world, changes their perception of evil and good, and also changes their interaction with the opposite sex. They need perversions. What was once more than adequate can no longer satisfy them because they chose to watch that. So garbage in, and the output is garbage behavior. These men become liars, cheats, manipulators, all of that. It truly affects their behavior. Or consider being around wrong people. You can be around people who are talking about how to make quick buck, quick money, how to, perform scams, how to do all of these things, and be influenced by it. They can make you want to do such things, because every man is on the path of his friend. If you choose wrong friends, they can lead you astray from the path. They can get you to try drugs. Because you choose to be around these people, they can influence you. And because the input is garbage, what these people are telling you is garbage, your output is going to be garbage, and you are going to start poisoning your neighborhood with drugs. You are going to start to participate in unnecessary violence, and you're going to start to do all kinds of stupid things that are not going to destroy the lives of the people you are harming, but your life as well. Trust me, I've been there. This is why God tells us in the Quran, for example, to watch who we're going to be around. In the 18th chapter of the Quran, verse 28, God tells us, "And we hold yourself with those who call on their Lord morning and evening, desiring His good will. And do not let your eyes pass from them, seeking the goods of this world. And do not follow him whose heart we have made unmindful of our remembrance, and he follows his desires, and his course is one in which all due bounds are exceeded. He does not obey God at all. He crosses all bounds." Or for example, in the 4th chapter of the Quran, verse 140, when God tells us, "And indeed he has revealed to you in the book that when you hear God's communications disbelieved in and mocked at, do not sit with them until they enter into some other discourse. Surely you would be like them. Surely God will gather together the hypocrites and the disbelievers all in hell." So when you hear people talk garbage, and in this example it's shirk or disbelief, don't listen to that, because garbage in, garbage out. All input can influence you. Bad music can influence you. Propaganda can influence you. Entertainment can influence you. Like, for example, there was a recent video that I saw that a couple of Israeli producers made sure that every single movie that they made over the last 30 years portrayed Arabs in a negative light as terrorists, as savages, in order to get the American audience to kind of view those people like that. And entertainment is just like education. People start to believe that. Again, garbage in, garbage out. What you get is racism, Islamophobia, and all of that. And these people knowingly did that. Some people do it knowingly. Some people do it unknowingly. Others seek that kind of garbage and consume it. But ultimately, Garbage in, garbage out. Choose what kind of input you are going to consume in your life. Read the Quran. Listen to smart people. Stay away from people who are talking idiotic things. Have faith in God. God warned you about all this in the Quran. Peace be with you.